Flanders. Small, densely populated. Resources, materials and open space are limited and therefore very precious. That's why there's a need for a sustainable waste, materials and soil policy, enabling us to achieve a more beautiful tomorrow. That is the mission of the OVAM, the Flanders Public Waste Agency. The OVAM is an internally independent agency with legal personality that belongs to the Environment, Nature and Energy Department of the Flemish Government. Since 1981, the OVAM ensures the preparation and implementation of the Flemish waste policy under the responsibility of the Flemish Minister of Environment. For 30 years, the OVAM specialists have been committed to define and improve material cycles. Selective collection and recycling of household waste were optimised. The acceptance obligation of many materials is now common practice. As a result, the quantity of waste being dumped in landfill has decreased by 90%. Also, an increasing part of household waste is separated before collection. This pioneering effort puts Flanders at the top of global waste treatment. The OVAM also plays a major role in cleaning up the consequences of a heavy industrial past. Polluted factory sites and landfills that lie abandoned, or in some cases were converted into residential areas. For more than 15 years, our experts have built up considerable know-how in dealing with soil contamination, making the OVAM a European trendsetter in this field as well. Sorting of waste remains the first essential step in the recycling process and the closing of material loops. By replacing more and more primary goods by recycled materials, we can slow down the depletion of natural resources and reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Onder impuls van de OVAM heeft Vlaanderen de afgelopen decennia een enorme vooruitgang geboekt op het vlak van efficiënt beheer van afvalstoffen. Maar vandaag willen we eigenlijk nog een stap verder gaan. Een hele grote stap verder zelfs. We streven naar een duurzame productie en consumptie van alle materialen die voortvloeien uit onze economische bedrijvigheden. En samenwerking is daarbij wat ons betreft cruciaal. We willen die uitdaging dan ook aangaan in samenwerking met alle economische en maatschappelijke actoren in Vlaanderen.
Our ambition goes beyond reducing the amount of waste. We're taking a broader view towards an integrated materials policy. This involves all links in the materials chain, not just producers, but also designers, purchasers, distributors, transporters, sellers, and consumers. While their colleagues are handling material flows, our soil experts are collecting data, finding out which terrains are possibly contaminated. They monitor the correctness of soil investigation procedures and manage the Soil Information Register, a unique database in which some 150,000 investigated plots give a detailed look into the Flemish soil quality. Based on these data, the OVAM delivers soil certificates, in which land buyers are informed of the soil quality of their new property. But the OVAM does a lot more than manage data. We follow technological innovations closely and exchange information via international networks. Together with the remediation firms, we look for the most efficient and environment-friendly remediation techniques for each project. Expertise and innovation are also the driving forces of the materials policy we are developing. Together with industry leaders, the OVAM sets up experiments in materials chain management, looking for tailor-made solutions to further close the materials cycle. We also encourage companies to improve the eco-efficiency of their production, transport and distribution via eco-efficiency scans and other methods. Eco-design is a success in Flanders as an innovative and sustainable strategy that can strengthen the position of entrepreneurs on the international market. The OVAM developed the Ecolizer, a handy tool to quickly assess the environmental effects of a product design. Closing material loops according to the cradle-to-cradle principle applies everywhere, also during soil remediation. In the demolition phase, as many building materials as possible are recovered, such as stone rubble that's useful for road building. Remediating large factory sites and residential areas is a big technical and financial challenge. the responsible parties do not always have the knowledge and means necessary to achieve this. And yet, the redevelopment of valuable terrains is of major social and economic importance. That's why the OVAM gathers authorities and private partners, companies, project developers and remediating firms to conclude agreements making the remediation possible. The OVAM plays a pioneering role, sometimes by initiating its own projects throughout Flanders. In this way, we don't just prevent damage to our environment and our health, we also create space for new housing, offices, companies and infrastructure. The OVAM stands for Sustainable Solutions, as a partner for private companies and authorities to develop strategic projects for the long term. An ambitious project that stretches across all material cycles needs broad support. That's why the OVAM takes initiatives to start up joint projects and networks, and to participate in European cradle-to-cradle projects. To take on the big challenges of a sustainable materials and soil policy, we work together with all political, social and economic forces in Flanders. Next to quality controller and advisor, we're mainly a policy-making partner. By establishing a dialogue between target groups, we pave the way for the environmental targets that offer new perspectives for the future of Flanders. This is also part of the Flemish Materials Programme of Flanders in Action. Together with our partners, we're committed to make Flanders a leading region in the field of materials management by 2020. Because this is our goal: a prosperous, economically strong and environmentally aware Flanders, in which the next generations will still be able to live, work and enjoy themselves without shortage of space or resources. A beautiful vision that holds many challenges yet, for us, the OVAM specialists, and for you. Because together, we make tomorrow more beautiful.